Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey y'all, hey.
Hey, y'all, hey. Whoop, whoop. You got Q over here.
And Kay.
Yeah, so,
We're talking about unique relationships today.
unique relationships that last. That's
Mm-hmm.
gonna work. I guess that's what makes it unique. Because relationships don't work no more, and if you
Right.
make it work, that makes it unique.
True that.
So we trying to make it unique. So what we're gonna talk about today, first of all, you got Q, and
And
you got
Kay.
yes.
Yes.
And we welcome you here. We thank you for
Joining
showing up.
in. Yes, definitely.
We thank you
Because
for
we
showing up.
want to impart something substantive, helpful, definitely something that will just shock you, but something that you can see the light in. And so just go with us on this ride. I promise it's going to be worth it. Yeah.
We literally are here to help everyone to be with someone
Mm,
because when God created us, He did not create us to be alone.
true that.
So let's find a way to stay together.
Well, yeah. How do we just stay together? What are some of the things that will help us stay together?
I think, and I don't want to use the word roles because I think everybody don't like the word roles. Female roles, male roles.
Okay.
Nobody likes
So
that.
what word can we use that will identify with our audience for both men and women?
Okay. Um, well, first I'll tell you, speak up a little bit more. Your sexy voice is so low.
I'm okay. What role,
All
what
right.
word can we use
Okay. Okay.
that is going to resonate with both our men and women in relationships or who want relationships?
That's a hard one for me because I wasn't ready for that. But I'm gonna say togetherness.
Togetherness. Okay?
Togetherness.
Togetherness. Um, can I just start by saying togetherness requires something? It requires commitment, it requires perseverance, it requires discipline,
Mhm.
it requires sacrifice, it requires transparency and vulnerability, most of all. Can we just say that?
I'm 100% agreeing with you.
But in all of that, there are some characteristics of a man which you will speak to, and there are some
Yeah.
characteristics of a woman that I will speak to
Yes.
as far as what we feel like will assist us in having a unique relationship.
I'm
And
a
I say assist because it's not the guarantee, right?
no,
It's not
no.
the actual prescription. It's not the magic wand. It is just assistive because you still gotta. If it's not you, to have these characteristics, then there's some pre work that needs to be done, right? We
Right.
talked about that in one of our previous podcasts where we talked about where um, there's a list.
Yes.
So look up the podcast on our list
Because
to find
everybody
out
got a
more.
list. Everybody got a list.
But there are definitely some characteristics that are that are helpful in either of our relationships
Yes.
as a man and as a woman, and
Yes.
then as a man and a woman coming together. So definitely just ride with us on this ride.
Please. Because after all that talking, I forgot what I was going to say.
It'll come back to you, or you'll
But.
come up with something better. One of the two.
But no, I mean honestly, what the biggest thing that people need to understand when it comes to relationships is kind of just like jobs. It's called compromise.
Okay, compromise. That's a really big word. What are we talking about?
What I mean by compromise is
Because we
it's
talked
not.
about those other big words like vulnerability and
Oh, it's okay.
transparency.
Yeah, yeah, those big
Yeah,
words.
all of those. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
what does compromise add to those, and how do they connect those dots?
Well, let's go with vulnerability.
Okay.
Compromise is, you in a relationship with someone, and you honestly gotta compromise and show your vulnerability. I mean, after all the other shows we had is like have intentions on your purpose of being in this on this date or being with someone or learning this person.
Mm-hmm.
And once you learn, okay, I don't like Chinese food. I don't.
Simple example. Okay,
I don't. I'm going simple.
I like it.
I don't like Chinese food. She does.
I
So
do.
my compromise is, hey, listen, when I go, because I mean, ain't nobody, no Chinese people at my house cooking Chinese food. So I got to go to the Chinese restaurant to get the Chinese food for her because she likes Chinese food. I don't.
Authentic. Mm-hmm.
Right. I don't want to. I don't want her to miss out on what she likes.
Yeah.
So my compromise is, I'm gonna go to the Chinese restaurant and I'm gonna buy her Chinese food that she wants. Me, I might go get me some pizza. I might go get a sub or something. That's a compromise, and
Mm-hmm.
that is I don't know if that's part of vulnerability. It's just part of compromising.
It's okay. I got you because it requires a great deal of sacrifice.
Hmm.
It requires honesty and transparency. Because
Yes.
guess what? You had to be honest about what you liked and didn't like. And so many of us in relationships, we just want to go along to get along. And so that means we're willing to sacrifice honesty and vulnerability and transparency to say, oh, that's really not my thing of choice.
Ain't my gig.
But you got to be able to trust your partner, which requires some level of um,
It
vulnerability,
is
and
vulnerability.
it does to be able to say, you know what, babe, I know you've been buying Chinese food from me, but you like Chinese food. I really don't.
Right.
And so, and you got to be able to trust that this person is able to handle what you're saying and that they will be fine with that. And so we're talking about not just food, we're talking about how that applies to other areas of your life,
It
in your
does.
relationship, so that you can have a unique relationship
Right.
because you're able to just share with each other in the food space, in
Right.
the financial space, in
Any kind
the
of space.
conversation or communication space,
Right.
in the bedroom space. Like you got to be able to say what you like and
Is it bedroom space?
idea and like
I
and
like
what
that
you don't
space.
like. You got to be able to do that and know that you can trust your partner to be able to hear you um, and respond, because if I tell you something that I don't like and you do it anyway, well, now we got to look at the relationship a little differently. We got to look and see, like,
Are you listening to me?
right, well,
Are you hearing me?
is this a relationship I really want to be in
Right.
when I'm sharing with the person something I don't like and they continue to do it anyway? And that's something that matters.
You know,
that's important.
I like your opinions on things, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why I like your opinions. I like your opinions because you come from um, a feminine side,
Okay.
and um,
I like being feminine. I like being soft and tender. I love, I'm very strong. So I've got a situation where I'm confident. Tender and soft doesn't mean that you're not strong. It doesn't mean that you're not,
that you a punk.
or pushover or takeover. It doesn't
No.
mean any of those things. We think that they are antagonists of each other, and they are not. What they are um, diabolical in the sense of, and I say diabolical, is that the word I want to do? It feels like a conundrum. It feels like in
Ooh,
order to be soft and tender,
big words.
right? It's okay.
That's
It's okay. In order to be soft and tender, I gotta be weak and vulnerable and gullible. It's none of those things.
I
I can
mean,
promise you that I'm none of those negative connotations just because I want to be soft and tender.
you know, it's crazy. We. I don't know how far we are into this conversation,
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it
but
up.
I'm going. No, I'm not wrapping nothing up. I'm gonna make this go longer, and the reason why I want to make it go longer is because I don't think or understand people understand how that relates to the relationship to make it unique.
Okay.
And when I say that, it's like, okay, um, I don't know. I'm
You
a
mean as far as the feminine, being very feminine?
yes, that
and
feminine.
and
It breaks me down. Like
let me tell you, that's because you're a man's man, and a woman who is able to be soft and tender is because she has a man who's manly and protective and providing and all of those things. So she can just allow the feminine to just shine. She can do that because
allow it to just
you
take
know,
over.
and 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 if you're in a relationship with someone that you or you're considering even a relationship with someone who's not someone that you can trust and feel safe with or feel like I can just be my tender self because he's got me, then you're in the wrong relationship. And I say that okay, and I say that you're in a relationship that maybe is not timed well. Let me say not the wrong relationship. You're in a relationship that maybe is not timed well
Right.
because he may need more time to heal, grow, mature, get himself on track, and you may need or you may need maybe you're the one.
Or the other one, yeah.
Right. So it could be either or. It could be she needs more time to
Right.
heal and mature and so forth. So I would say it's sometimes it's ill time. So let me say this. I learned a while back that it could be the right thing at the wrong time and it's still the wrong thing. It could be the wrong thing at the wrong time and it's still the wrong thing.
Really.
Yeah.
Is there any case where it could just be the wrong time and then later become the right time?
Sure. Absolutely. Let me tell you an example in nature.
Okay.
A woman gets pregnant and she's ready to have a baby,
Mm-hmm.
right? And the baby's trying to come at 4 months, or the baby is threatening a miscarriage or threatening delivery at 5 months old.
Too early, yeah.
Way too early. Do you do you know that if you have that baby at 5 months, it's going to struggle? The
Mhm.
same way that a relationship is going to struggle if it's at the
Right.
wrong time,
Right.
right? But if you have that baby at the right time, the chances of it struggling are significantly reduced. Not to say that there won't be a struggle in a relationship, even if it comes at the right time. What I'm saying is it is threatening terminating. It is threatening dying before its time when it could have lived had it just been able to come at the right time.
Okay.
So
So I do have a I won't say rebuttal, just a question against that.
what?
So is
Okay.
it? I'm just asking.
Mm-hmm.
So what you saying is there is a condition because we was talking about femininity.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a conditional femininity, like where you can choose when to be feminine, or you think that's the right move to be a feminine? I mean, be feminine, a
Um,
right time.
there are times where a feminine woman can be more feminine.
More okay.
I don't know that there's a time that a feminine woman wants to be masculine. I don't
Well,
know. I don't know that.
I can answer that.
Okay.
Because what I've seen a lot is
Wait, can I say
okay.
this?
Go ahead.
Don't. But I've seen a lot. Don't forget that. Don't let him forget
I
that. What
got
I
it.
will
I won't
say
forget it.
is,
I'm good.
in your periodic or occasional or intermittent masculinity,
Hmm.
you have to be careful about not emasculating your man over time.
Mm.
And so what happened is he's very feminine, but you know what? There can come a time where you have emasculated him to where he is acquiescing. Yes, don't say a word. He is
Another big word.
acquiescing to your masculine femininity. And what we don't want to ever do in our femininity is become so masculine that we emasculate our man. And
Or,
that looks like a lot of things, and we can talk about that maybe in another video.
but I would say emasculate your feminine where you lose your femininity, because you keep saying you're a man, but like when you meet somebody, like he's
Or
not
both.
your man.
Right. Well, both can happen. You're not only emasculating him where he loses his masculinity, you're emasculating yourself to where you lose a lot of your femininity.
And you get caught in that.
And that's a very uncomfortable place because we're not made to necessarily stand in that
No,
place.
no. So what I want to do is I want to speak on that and say, all right, do he has to be your man before you decide to be feminine, or can you just be feminine from the beginning, and when you get with a guy that you have to be emasculated, or you know what I mean?
So, yes.
I think you should, I'm only saying. I think
So, yes,
I think
because
where what's being lost, and not just in translation, just in relation, is I don't want emasculated woman. That's not going to attract me. It's not going to attract me in the beginning. I need femininity in the beginning,
so you
and
don't want a masculine woman. I got it.
no,
I
no,
understand.
no,
Yeah.
not
You
even a
say
little bit.
emasculated, but that means you're taking out of the masculine. So you don't want a woman who's masculine.
All
I
right,
get
I'm using the
that.
wrong word. I'm
I
sorry.
get it. I just
I
want
gotta
to
I gotta
correct
pull
it
out
for
my
the
dictionary. I
audience.
gotta find it.
No, no, got it.
No, okay,
So what
okay.
I will say is, honestly, um, you gotta just know yourself. You gotta know what's important to you. Um, I would venture to say there really are some men, and we're not
That
gonna
don't
speak on that tonight,
that don't
but
deserve it.
there are, and you gotta know that this person provides the level of masculinity for you to be able to trust him, relax and move into that femininity and allow your feminine self to be feminine.
So
It does happen,
the
but that requires a level of time and trust and vulnerability,
uh I
transparency. But you gotta
I
still
disagree, but
no.
go ahead.
Well, you're disagreeing with what you think I said.
Hmm.
What I said was you have to you got to be able to trust that. I didn't say it had to come 5 months later. You can trust it at the 5 minute mark.
So I love that. I hope the 5 minute mark you realize it, and that's when you'll deal with a person.
Mhm.
Don't deal with a person in your masculine energy. That's not what men want.
I
I'm
can
just
see it.
I'm speaking for men and women, but mostly men when it comes to this part. I'm gonna just say as a man, I I'd rather deal with someone who is feminine than someone who is, I'm gonna put another word in here, who's tough.
Mm-hmm.
They're tough.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no man gonna do this to me. Ain't no man gonna. I'm not that man, so I don't even need to hear all that. Just be feminine. I'm a boy. I'm gonna go with boy. I want a girl.
Right.
I'm a man. I want a woman.
Yes.
I don't
You're
want to.
masculine. You want someone feminine.
Yeah, I don't want a
Understood.
female wrestler.
Well,
You know what I mean? I don't
right.
want that. I want an MMA fighting female. Like they got them out there. It's out there.
It does, and it happens.
No, I want somebody that's soft and gentle.
That's okay.
Give me soft and gentle is what I want. And
That may
I don't
be.
like what I don't like is, and it's something you said earlier, like, oh well, I gotta come at this tough person. If you gotta be a tough person to the man that you meet, then I mean, if you're getting that vibe from that man where you need to be that tough.